Hello and welcome, honey. This is 2024, and it is time for that new love life. You know what I'm saying? It is time to be able to find that relationship. And let me tell you something, I haven't been in a relationship with the man that I love in such a long time that I am ready for love in 2024. So in 2024, honey, I'm going to be out here on the lookout for the right guy. You know what I'm saying? For that guy that can give me what I need, because this old lady right now at this stage in the game, she is looking for that husband. Oh yes, oh yeah, okay. Yes I am. I'm 60. In my 60s, yes I am. But guess what I found out? Honey, there are men and there are women who are married at 60, who are married at 70, and who have gotten these wonderful relationships. So I know that the man that is for me is out here. And I also know that I got to set up the plan to go out and go to those places where he might be. So he might look up and see me. Oh yes, indeed. And so, what I want to say to you, young women, is that while you are in your prime and while your chest is still standing at attention, and while your legs and your arms and everything else is still smooth, you know what I'm saying? Go out there and find you a husband. That's right. But make sure that you take the time to get the right information that you need so you can make sure that you pick and make the right choice in a man. You know, now me in my younger days, I'm gonna tell you, when it came down to that department, I was a simpleton. I did not know what I was supposed to be looking for. You know what I'm saying? And so as a young person, I end up choosing the wrong man. You know what I'm saying? Not to even admit that I had ended up being in a situation where I was raped before, where I was molested before. And I'm telling you, a lot of those things happened, believe it or not, when I was in foster care. And other situations happen in my own family with my own family members, you know. But anyway, and then I think maybe that was one of the reasons why I had so many problems being able to deal with men. And I didn't have anybody to be telling me about what kind of guy to look out for or whatever. I didn't have that mom, I didn't have that auntie, because I was a young lady that was coming up in a foster care home. And sad to say that many of the molestations and much of the rape, it occurred in my foster care homes. And then I remember one of my foster fathers used to say, tell, they ain't gonna believe you no way. And I honestly believe that. So at the time that that was happening to me, I didn't even know who to tell because I believed what he said. You know what I'm saying? And unfortunately, he was the husband of the house. And as the husband of the house, he had a wife. He had a whole wife in his house. And when I would be down the stairs and his wife would be in the kitchen or something cooking, he would be there trying to seduce me. As a small girl, I wasn't no more than about 8 years old when I had my foster mom's husband trying to seduce me. You know what I'm saying? And that's very sad that you are in the system and you have a foster parent who is trying to seduce you. But one thing that I can say is that the father was not the one who actually ended up raping me. It happened to be his son. his son that came home from college. He was a college student, and at that time he was about 19 years old. And when he came home for good from college and everything, he was moving into his own apartment. And he had asked my foster parents if they would allow me to go to the house to try to help my so-called brother or whatever to be able to get his apartment together. And so at the time that I was over there trying to help him get his apartment together, that's when he then raped me, and then he told me that if I told anybody that he would kill me. So I'm just telling you that so many times, people, put children into foster care homes, and they don't really know what type of situations that they're getting them into. So I was raped in how many foster homes? I was raped in 3 foster care homes. Okay, so that means that my experiences starting out with men were not good. Okay, and then not only did I have to deal with that molestation and with that rape, I also had to deal with the rape and the molestation that took place against me in my own family. And I'm not my brothers, not my brothers, but in my family. Okay, so that's letting you know that I did not have good situations, in my life that would help me in picking the right type of man. So throughout my life, I spent a lot of my life off and on, uh, in abstinence, and then with my brush with the religious arena, you know what I'm saying? I also dealt with going in and out of abstinence and all of that type of situation, you know what I'm saying? And as an older woman, you know what I'm saying? Doing a lot of research and different things about relationships, I now know what to look for. I now know what I want, and I know exactly what I need. So anyway, yeah, that's my past, honey. And a lot of people got a lot of past. And those are the things that happened to me. But anyway, I want you to know that it is a time of love. So anyway, I am saying again that what I want to talk to you about is that I will be speaking at a number of different places, and I will be talking about interrelationships and the problems associated with them, as well as relationships dealing with picking and choosing the right man. Because the individual that you pick, the person that you choose to come into your life, can either push you up, or it can push you down. So you can go up and rise up in life, or either you can go down and down into poverty, and then some people end up even unto death, by the hands of the person that they loved or whatever in the relationship that they have gotten into. So I'm going to say that it is a time of love. And so when you hear the news that I'm out here, honey, I need you to book me for your engagement, you know? And I'm sure and I know that you will not be disappointed, okay? Because like I said, 2024 is a time of love. 2024 is a time where I am tired of being alone. And there is some gentleman who wants someone like me. There is some gentleman who is the provider, the protector, the one who can secure me, the one who can support me, and the one who is not intimidated about me being out here doing my thing with the talent and the skill that God has given me. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already dealt with the jealous ones. I've dealt with the ones who were insecure and everything like that. So I'm saying to you, there is a time of love. Okay.